Hey everyone, my name's Tony. Thank you so much for watching the Funhaus compilation videos that I've been posting here. It's been a crazy week to be a Funhaus fan, and I'm just sending my support to the remaining team over there. Something really positive that's come from being a Funhaus fan over the years is they're one of the reasons that I got interested in video editing. It's something I've messed around with as a hobby, but I don't really know what I'm doing. Right now, when I go to make a video, I'm chopping up someone else's content, maybe throwing on some captions or a song, and that's about it. Anything more complicated than that, I have no idea how to do, and I want to change that. But how does someone go from this beginner hobby stage that I'm in right now to becoming a full-time editor? Well, today I'm starting a new series documenting my journey to learn video editing. I'm going to be recording everything along the way and sharing it with you guys. During the pandemic, one of the ways I'm going to teach myself is with weekly challenges. The rules are simple. Each week, I'll pick a skill I want to learn from a video. I'll have 1 hour to recreate it with no tutorials or help of any kind. It's going to be a mess, but you got to start somewhere. So here's episode 1. I hope you enjoy. Up first, we're looking at Jedi Disorder. It's a Funhaus video where they play through the Star Wars Episode 1 game. If you haven't seen the video yet, make sure you go check it out after this. Run away! What I really wanted to figure out was how did they make this Force Ghost effect? I've never made one before, and I wanted to figure out if I could pull it off in 1 hour without any tutorials. Before I started the timer, I recorded the 2 clips I would need. The first was me interacting with the hologram that would pop out of here. Made sure to throw in an Oscar-winning performance, of course. And the second was what I needed to turn into the hologram. With everything in place, I started the timer and got to work. After importing and trimming the videos, I was feeling pretty confident. Got plenty of time. That only took 5 minutes. This is going to be easy. If I had a green screen, I could have easily keyed out the background and applied whatever effects I needed. Since I don't have a green screen, I have to, I'm guessing, manually cut out the shape of myself. So I tried applying a circular mask. Is this a thing? Is this anything? Unfortunately, the answer was a resounding no. You could still clearly see the circle and the chair in the background. Alright, so circle mask is going to be a no-go. Not bad, but we can do better. Thankfully, I found a freehand mask and started tracing my outline. I'm going to look like a polygon man. How are you supposed to do this if your hand's a blur? Alright, let's see what it looks like. So I need to do this for every single frame, huh? How do people do this so quickly? Uh-oh. Color mountains, don't like that. Figuring out the mask was eating up way too much of my time, and I had to move on to the effects. To make this thing look like a hologram, I knew 2 things needed to happen. First, I needed to change the color of the footage to blue, and second, I needed to give it a digital effect. Up first, changing the color to blue. Huh? I just gave myself blue lipstick. When you learn a new skill, I think the hardest part is knowing what you want to do, but not knowing how to make it happen. Oh, hey, that was it, hue, 100%. That works. What about hue and lightness? Nope. Go back immediately. With time running out, I started searching for something like horizontal lines or static, anything to make myself look more digital. Turbulent displace? That sounds cool. Nope. Amount of noise. What is that doing? Yes, that's kind of it, sort of. Time was up, and I was ready to reveal my masterpiece. Alright, that is it. That is an hour. Let's see what I've got. Okay, can't believe that took me an hour just to make like what is that, 3-second clip? This feels like that scene in Parks and Rec where Ben spends like weeks making that claymation video.
Oh my god. That's the whole thing.
Yes, it had some glaring flaws. You could see the chair in the background. I cut off part of my hand, and there was this really harsh line I couldn't figure out how to get rid of. But at the end of the day, I was proud of the fact that I did what I set out to do. Make some semblance of a hologram without any help. Alright, so to be honest, I knew I could do better. I just needed a little more time, and a lot of help. So every day that week when I got home from work, I sat down and started learning. As far as I could tell, there wasn't one correct way to make this effect. Each creator had their own way of doing things. It just came down to the specific style that they were going for. I have to give a huge shout out to Lila, Cinegwok, and Tao. Their tutorials helped me out a lot. Lila's video reminded me to not forget about using sound effects, and I also learned a quicker way to get rid of the background. Cinegwok taught me how to give my footage a more realistic glow. And from Tao's video, I figured out how to better orient my footage. And towards the end of the week, I started to see some progress from my initial train wreck of an attempt to something more like this. Video editing is obviously more than just learning how to make a few fancy effects, but this is a fun way to track my progress. So leave a comment and let me know what you want to see me make next. And with that said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.